Alright, this is a brief video where I'm going to show you how to edit our web page by using this web editor that is called DIVI. So the website that we are on right now is called Evidence-Based Injury Examinations. Good. And to go into the edit mode for that, we have to type in wp-admin in lowercase letters. So it has to have this stuff added to the end of it. And then when you type that in, that takes you to the login for that editor page. And here we could type in your password. Well, actually we could just use the one that's there already. Good enough. And then that gets you into the back door of that website, where you can use the so-called WordPress software to make changes to that thing. So right now we have a very small monitor here, and you can't really work with it very well. So you have to actually press Ctrl- once or twice, and then you see that this information on the screen is turning a bit smaller, but more of it fits on there. So now you have a better arrangement of how this all works, right? So pages is where the different pages are in the website, and I think we may not, if we click on pages and all pages, we can see that we have only 2 different pages in there right now. So here's the home page. If I click on edit, it shows the home page, and it brings us into the edit mode for that page. And that looks like this here. So we can see that the page consists of different things. There is a so-called slider at the top, and then there's a video and a couple of other things that are in there, right? You see that? And this is, I don't know what type of page that is. And then to edit any of them, we have these symbols here. Now this symbol with the 3 horizontal lines means that we want to change the content of that. So let's say we click on that. That brings us into the content for that slider, which is the horizontal type of thingy. Right now we have 2 things. We have welcome to our website, sky's the limit. So obviously that would have to change. So then again we click on this symbol, which means edit the content of that. And so we could say something different altogether, right? What shall we say? Welcome to Evidence-Based Injury Examinations, or what should we say here?
Yeah, I'm going to edit it, so whatever you want to put in there.
Okay, good, yeah.
Just leave it. I'll edit it.
Okay, good. So then we press the save button here, and then we press the save and exit button here again.
Oh, that's just a heading, right?
Right, that is just a heading in that page.
Okay,
right?
okay,
and then
got it.
After I've made a couple of changes to the different modules, then I have to click the update button here. Update. Pop.
Right.
And then that saves the information. And then I can view that in a separate tab. Like I could click here on View Page, and the best way to do that is right-click on View Page and then say Open in a new tab. So that brings up a separate tab here, and then we can see the masterpiece that we've created, right? The thing is now called Evidence-Based Injury Examinations. We see that here. And so this is a slider. That means it goes left and right. So it has these two types of elements. Let's quickly see what else is on that page that we want to say stuff. And we can change the background and the colors and all of those things. That can be changed, and we're going to go back to that in a moment again. So then what else do we have on that page? So on that page we also have, I guess here's a white place for the video. We should probably have a video right at the front of the page, because that video will do a lot of talking, right? It looks like right now there's nothing there.
Right.
Just a white video of nothing.
Right.
Then we have a couple of bullet points, then we have a couple of more stuff. So there's a bunch of different sections. Each of them have different types of things that we can each edit, right?
How are you accessing those different sections?
Ah, yeah. So let's say here we want to edit, this thing here, which is like 6 different points, right? We have 6 different points here, and we want to make changes to this. One way to make the change is to go back to the tab that we were just on, and then we have to find the right item here, and it's like this is so-called blurb. So to change the content of the blurb, I have to click on this, which will change it. And then
How did you even get to it?
what? Well, I clicked onto the tab, right? We were here. This was the tab to the actual page, and then if I go to the previous tab, which was here to the left, that brings me into the pages. Like I clicked on pages and edit pages.
You're okay. Hold it right there. Hold it. Are those the blurbs, the 6 blurbs you're talking about?
Right. These are the 6 blurbs. So let's say I want to change.
Okay. All right. Somehow I missed you going to that. Okay.
Yeah. So now let's see. Now I'm going to click on this here blurb, and then I can type something in blurb number 1. Blurb 1, and then here's where I can type in the text that goes with it. So we are saying the blurb. Where's the blurb? Huh. Somewhere there must be the text for the blurb. Where is it? Oh, here's the way the text goes. So the text for the blurb goes here. Good. And then we could change the colors by clicking on a design tab. So let's say on this blurb I want to have the icon is supposed to get a different color. Let's say green here. Good. And so now I basically save that, and then I have to click update here. That will take the information from there, and then I have to go back to the tab where the page is, and I press refresh here, which is the refresh symbol there. Press refresh, and that should then update our blurb 1 with the text, right? That's how that goes. Okay?
Okay.
So far so good. Now, there's a new feature in here where we can also enable something called, and so that's basically by editing in the so-called editing page, right? So we go back here, and then we can edit the pages from here. We can see here what pages we have. By the way, let's just create a new page extra, just so that we have one extra page. I'll show you how that works. So here we click on pages. All pages shows us the pages that we have. Add new creates a new page. So we're going to add a new page.
We don't need a new page.
What?
We don't need a new page.
Yeah. Well, let's just show anyway how that would be done. So this will be an unnecessary new page. We're going to delete it later. So good. And then I have to click on this here. This will enable the so-called visual builder. So I have to click on that. Then here I can say what type of page is that going to be. And so by load from library, we can say, is it going to be a sales page, a contact page, an about me page, a case study, right?
Oh,
so we
okay.
can use different types of things. And so let's suppose, what shall we do? A contact us page or an about me page? It could be any sort of thing here.
About us.
Let's do an
we don't have an about us in the headline already?
Maybe not. So let's do an about us page. So this will be the about us page. So I click on load here. And now it populates that page with an about us page. So this could be, let's say, the different people. This could be some text, and this would be the team members. So this would then be the about us page. And then we would click on publish. Pop. Oh, let's call it about us. That's probably a better name here. About us. Good. And then we click on publish. And so that now has created a new page in the system. So if we click on all pages now, we'll see that we have 3 pages there now. About us, home page, and this one, right? That's the 3 pages that we have. Actually, we have 4 pages, it seems. Yeah, 4 pages. Good. Okay, fair enough. Good. So let's go back to our system here, to our primary page. And if I refresh this now, then that will probably add the About Us page to the menu, right? We can see now there's an About Us page as well.
There it is.
Let's quickly see how that looks, just for fun. Okay, so here's the company, that's good.
See, that was there before, Herman. That's not the new page. That's not the new page.
No, that is the new page.
That was there before, I think.
No. About Us is totally new, because it has also the team members, right? Which we didn't have before. Here's the team members. You see?
Oh, okay.
Now this is definitely a new page. And so we also created a new entry now here. We have About Us, Contact Us, Home, and then we have that. So that's all good. All right, so now...
What's uncategorized? What's uncategorized?
We can probably get rid of that. That is an unnecessary item. Let me get rid of that separately. That would be done here. Let's actually do it right now. Let's see. So I have, if I want to control the menu, the top thing there is called a menu. So I have to basically go in and say that menu stuff is... Where's the menu stuff? That is here somewhere, appearance and menus. So we're going to do some quick change to the menu. It looks like there's no real menu there right now, so we're going to click on Create Menu, Main Menu. Main menu, okay, good. Create. And then we say the only pages that we want there to be in the menu is, let's say, About Us. No. Let's say we're going to say Select All. And we add these pages to the menu. About Us, Contact Us, Reverse, and so on. So that's now added to the menu. And we're going to change the sequence. The home is going to be first. Then we're going to have About Us, and we could maybe have Contact Us to be underneath the About Us page, and then the Reverse Settlement, that will be the next menu choice. So we have Home, Reverse, About Us, Contact Us, and then we click on Save, Save Menu. But you don't need to do that again now. This should be automatic now. This should be saved the next time. Okay, let's try it. So you refresh here.
I want to change it Reverse and Prevent Settlement.
Oh yeah.
Want to change that one.
Good. You see, now we have About Us and Contact Us. They are now kind of... How do you want to change that one? What's the change that you want to make to that?
Well, I'm the one that put that in there. Before that, it said Case Study.
Oh, Case
I didn't know that it was just a separate section. So
oh, I see.
Maybe
so
you should bring it back to Case Study.
Okay, good. So let's put it in here. Let's go to Pages, and then we go to All Pages, and we're going to edit this then to say Case Study.
There you go.
Case Study, good. And then we have to say Update so that it saves that. And then if we refresh our thing, the theory is that that will have the new system in there. Great. Home Case Study About Us. Great. That's how we have it now. Perfect. And then let's see what Case Study is. Case Study is probably right. That's a case study.
Where did...
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, good.
I think I got enough to get started.
Yeah, now one or two
What
more
else
tricks.
is there?
There's one more important trick now. This is new. Let's suppose you're on this page here. There is now a new method of how you can edit things directly on the page that you are on without having to go through that other tab here. So let's suppose you're on this page here, and I'll show you where that works now, and then we're almost done in 5 minutes. Okay, so you're going to this page now, and let's suppose I want to change this here directly, right? This thing that I'm seeing, because it's now on the View tab. If I click here and turn on Visual Builder, enable Visual Builder, click that, pop. Then that brings on an additional element where I can now make changes to the page right on that page without having to be on that other editing tab. So I can now scroll here, and as I move my cursor into that, you see that it comes up with these different elements right there on the spot. So if I want to edit this thing, this is the icon to click for the settings. That's basically the content. If I click this here, that will remove the section, trash bin, delete the module, and module here would be this corner here. So we're going to click on this here, pop, and that brings up the item here. So we will now say this is going to be, the title of this is now going to be blurb 2. Blurb 2. And you see, as we change it here, it changes right there. Then we can scroll down a little bit and type the new content in here. Blurb 2. Here, good. And so on. And you can change the colors and everything right from this screen. I think you can also make this a bit larger so that you have more space for your editing, right? And let's say you want to change the color of this thing to be maybe, I don't know what color. Let's try this one in a red color, like so. Good. And then whenever I'm happy with this stuff, this is the save button here. So I have to click the save button here that saves this. And now you see this is the new blurb here, right? That's our blurb 2, gets explained here. And I want to change this one. I could I can then click the button here, module settings. So that will basically go into this thing here. We click on that, type in a new stuff.
Okay.
I don't know if this is the section that would cover that, but this is basically, let's see what's happening here. Get started, get attorney links like never before. Okay, if this is too small, I can make it larger so that they can see more. Oops, what happened here now? Oh yeah, where is it? I thought I was here. Oh yeah, okay, it somehow saved it already. Let's try it again. Click on this. So here, make this a bit larger or wider, like so. And then I can type stuff in here, right? So this is basically what will go there. Where will the title go? Let's see, where does this go? Question mark. Then I press the save button here. That will save the small thing. That's all good. Ah, okay, good. The title went there. Where did this go? Get eternal referrals like never before. Here is the choice to change the thing. If I want to change the green here, that would be in this setting, right? I would basically change this section, the whole section for this. So I click on that, and let's say we give this a different color, different background color. Layout. Where is it? Advanced. There. Ah, background is here. Okay, good. Background color. So let's give that a different background color, maybe some blue. And then I click the save button. And so now we can see that this section turned with a blue background, right? We can see that. Now there's one other important thing. And let's say you've made a whole bunch of changes in the visual builder, which is here, right? We did that. We did a bunch of changes. Now you have to save that, and that's very important. There is no save button here, but the save button for the whole section is here. I click on this thing down there, the big three buttons, like that. And then there's going to be one save button to the corner. So that's how I can save then all my changes in one big wash. And so now I have edited the page with a visual designer right there on a spot, right? Let's say I want to change the case study. I go to the case study. And then I have to click on Enable Visual Builder. And then we click on, let's say here we want to change this. So I have to click the, maybe sometimes I can even click right into the text, by the way. That's another way. I can click right, if it's just a text I want to change, I can say our latest case study. That also works. You see that? That's even better. So our latest case study, that's good. Let's type up some text here. So let's say, let's see. Then I click here and type in the text, right? You see that? Attorneys, so and so and so, good. And then we say our solution. And then we type that up here. And you remember now how to save that stuff? Let's say you made a bunch of changes.
Yeah, there's buttons on the bottom, right?
The button
three
here
dots.
and that button. As soon as you click them in that sequence, so that's how you can rapidly change to the site. So with a visual builder, you can do a lot of changes quite fast, because what you see is kind of what you get, right? You can type it directly here, like it's quite nifty. Let's say 70% corporate rebranding. I would probably change that. So I would probably just click on, let's see, how do we change this here now? It looks like in this case I can't just type the numbers. I have to click on this thing here again. Alright, so where's the 70%? 70% corporate rebranding. Oh, yes, corporate rebranding. That would be increased.
No, just put effectiveness.
Yeah. Effectiveness, good. Then
and change it to 95%.
Oh, right, the number is there, right? So 95% effectiveness, good. And then we click that. Good, we have that. Here we could say by what percentage the value can be increased or something like that. We could say maybe 100% or 50%.
50%.
50%. And then that would be percent increase.
No, that should be 50. Oh, okay.
Percent increased.
In valuation.
Yeah, increase.
Valuation.
Valuation, good. Let's see if that did something. Okay, yeah, 50% increase in valuation, right. And then we can say so and so many clients or something, right. If we want to get rid of a whole section, by the way, we can use the trash can, right? So let's say we get rid of this
You
section.
don't have to get rid of it. It's okay.
Pop like that. We got rid
Don't
of that.
get rid of it.
Now if we want to create a new one, I can use the plus button. Or I can also copy one. If I click this thing here, by the way, that is for copying. So that means we duplicate a section. And so that's now here, but it's in the wrong place. So we need to yank that up here. And that's now we have copied the 60-day turnaround here, right? So that's how we can do stuff. So in this case, let's press the save button again. Pop. And that gives you control over the website.
Sounds great.
Awesome. Good. Let's turn off here.
Let's see what I can get done.